Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be diving into 5 of the most beautiful villages in Provence, and Gordes isn't one of them. You may well be asking why. Well, it's because you're already going to go to Gordes. Everyone goes to Gordes. Even your cousin who thinks Provence is a type of cheese is going to visit Gordes. So I thought I'd save us both some time and show you some other gems we recommend you visit whilst you're in the region. First stop, Lourmarin, a jewel of Provence, where medieval lanes wind through sunlit squares and lead to a rare Renaissance château. Every Friday the village comes alive with its famous market, overflowing with fresh produce, artisan cheese, olives, wine and handmade provincial goods. The famous writer Albert Camus once lived here and is buried in the village cemetery, a quiet spot for reflection. This was actually the first village in Luberon to be classed as one of the famous plus beaux villages de France. At the heart of the town stands the château, the first Renaissance château in Provence. Rescued from ruin in the 1920s, it now hosts concerts, cultural events and welcomes artists in residence. And for a true taste of village life, stop at Café Gabi, a local favourite where Camus himself once came to eat and talk with friends. Market's history and provincial charm, Lourmarin captures the spirit of the south of France. It's also unique because it's not built on a hilltop. As you walk through the streets, there's no climbing up a hill to get to the top and then coming back down again like the grand old Duke of York. Here it's very breezy, very open and very casual. Our next stop is perched on a ridge in the heart of the Luberon. It's called Roussillon and it's a village like no other, and it's famous for its vivid ochre cliffs glowing red, orange and gold. Every street here reflects the landscape with worn-toned facades that seem painted by the earth itself. Visitors can follow the Sentier des Orques trail, winding through old quarries and dramatic rock formations that feel almost otherworldly. As I'm just recovering from that beautiful walk around the stunning Dorito-shaped valleys, someone was saying it was almost like we were in a packet of Doritos as they were walking around. Don't wear white shoes, that would be my travel tip. And just here, a local person was just telling me you get some beautiful birds from Africa. They are bee-eating birds and they just fly around here. There was one there. Back in the village, art galleries and small boutiques line the streets, offering everything from local craft to vibrant artwork. And from the ridge, the views stretch across the provincial countryside. No wonder Roussillon is one of the most photographed villages in France. Colour, history and beauty, Roussillon is Provence at its most striking. Welcome to Ménerbes, where the shutters are closed, the cats run the streets and it's pure unfiltered Provence. This is on top of a hill and wow, it's such an amazing view from the top. The church is magnificent. We're going to get some truffle and a nice glass of wine. It holds its place among the les plus beaux villages de France. Its cobbled lanes weave past medieval stone houses, a 16th century citadel and viewing points overlooking vineyards, olive groves and lavender fields. It was once home to the artist and photographer Dora Maar, the muse of Pablo Picasso. Today the village is celebrated for its wine estates, its art galleries and seasonal truffle markets honouring Provence's prized black truffles. In my opinion, out of all of these towns, this is definitely the most calm, and it's very nice just to come up for a nice breeze, because other towns they're a bit compact. Here it's very open. Perched high in the Luberon hills, the village of Lacoste is where history and beauty meet. At its heart lies a ruined 18th century château, once owned by the notorious Marquis de Sade. Its presence still dominates the valley below. Lacoste's narrow stone streets wind through centuries of history. Artists and travellers come here for charm, the stories and the stunning views. Today, the village also hosts the Dior Jardin de Rêve, the Garden of Dreams, an enchanting installation that celebrates both nature and creativity. Each summer, The Festival de Lacoste fills the village with music, theatre and art, a cultural celebration set against a backdrop of vineyards and lavender fields. And the final stop on this trip is Fontaine-de-Vaucluse. This was recommended by a French friend, so it wasn't on my original plan, but here it is. It rests at a base of a dramatic limestone cliff in the Luberon valley, famous for its powerful spring, the largest karst spring in Europe. From the spring flows the emerald green waters of the Sorgue River, a source of inspiration for poets like Petrarch, who lived here in the 14th century. Winding narrow streets lead to cosy cafes and artisan shops, and historic mills and whispering stories of the past. It is a must visit for nature lovers, for hikers exploring Provence, and for anyone fascinated by history and geology. This is where I decided to take one of the famous lavender ice creams. As you're driving between these villages, don't forget to stop off and enjoy the nature. Here's one of the beautiful lavender fields here. The smell is amazing. My main travel tip for you is you're going to need a vehicle to drive between these towns. There is no public transport, and for accommodation on this trip I have two options. The first one is called Vie en plein air. This is more of an outdoorsy vibe experience. They do have a barbecue and a swimming pool, and you've got the option of a cabin, a small house or a teepee. The cabin does have aircon. This lady is extremely nice. She did say it was very, very popular with British tourists. It's 3 minutes from Lourmarin, and the star of the show are definitely the animals. So if you're not an animal person, I wouldn't recommend it. They've got a lovely dog called Volt, and my favourite, Marcel the donkey. And then for the more traditional hotel experience, I picked the Omar Hotel in Roussillon. To be honest, the real star here is the restaurant, with its views that will make you stop mid-bite. I went with the chef's fixed menu, and honestly, it was divine. One of those meals that you'll think about for the rest of your trip. I did hear a lot of other tourists there. People were holding birthday parties, so book in advance because it gets extremely busy. We've reached the point of the video where I'm going to try something local. I'll be honest with you, I'm actually trying this back near Switzerland, so I'm just on a hike and I've just randomly pulled into somewhere that looks like the wrong bloody turn. Look at this. A bit eerie and spooky around here. But I thought this would be a good little snack for when we're on this hike. Swiss Army knife, always essential on a walk. So this is the lavender nugget. He did vacuum pack this for me. Now I'm not going to lie, it was quite expensive. I bought it in Roussillon, and I also tried I'm pointing this at you, I also tried the lavender spritz, which was really strong. That will sort you out if you want to have a quick apéro. Trust me, one of those, two of those, and you'll be done for the day. A lavender spritz, the lavender nugget, and a lavender ice cream, which was very nice. So let's get stuck into this. Obviously in these touristy towns things are going to be more expensive. Oh, that does smell good. So if you like all things lavender, then Provence is the place for you. It's almost like I'm back in Roussillon. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. And there's a lot there. Definitely get the lavender one. And another tip, if it's white, then that means it's been done the traditional local way. If it's purple, that doesn't mean it's lavender. That's just they've just made it look purple for the illusion of lavender. But if it's white, then it's been flavoured properly. Let's continue. So here we are in Roussillon, and I've just met two very enthusiastic Chinese tourists. What were your names?
I'm Shengling. You
Yeah.
can call me Simon.
Simon.
Yeah.
You can call me Lena.
Lena. And you were telling me that you really like to hear. What do you like about the town?
Yeah, this is very beautiful. You can see the color, the red, white, different color. It's truly amazing place.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And
very
what would you
beautiful.
say to other tourists? You think they should definitely come?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just welcome here. It's truly beautiful. It's like a painting art.
I hope you enjoyed that video. For me, that was one of my favorite places in France. I keep saying that, but France is growing and growing and growing on me more and more and more. If I had to pick one that is an essential, it's very close between Roussillon and Lacoste. But for the selfie lavender field picture that everyone wants on Instagram, you have to go to Lacoste. It's the best one that I saw as I was driving around. Right now, I'm in Jura. So if you want to see the beautiful Jura region of France with little towns like Arbois, Dole, the museums, we're going to be seeing the famous Vin Jaune wine, the cheese, the Comté cheese museum, and the famous salt museum as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.